Welcome to my Gunloper run. I'm Ep17, and here's what's in our backpack. We are a little underweight. That's because we're holding these, I think. We're all good in there. Clothing is all good.
Bitch, run!
Thanks for that, XM. We're good here. We have food outside. I'm gonna break that one down. There we go. And yeah, we have that. And we have 10 of these. Wow, okay. And we had nothing in there. All right, we are day 54, and here's our skills. Cooking is at 5 now. Look at that. Archery is at 5. Two most important ones in my game. There we go. So we are early morning. No afflictions. All right, so this fire is good. 46 minutes. So where was all my wood?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I already did this yesterday. And how many sticks did I have? 6? I don't need those 6. So that gives us 8, and we needed 10. We needed one more limb. I kind of like building out in here though. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, we need one more limb. Let's take a different hatchet. If I can see the hatchets. Where are the hatchets? There's the hatchet. The hatchet. Okay, let's go this way. Eat that. There we go. And we need another cedar limb. Actually, where am I going here? The furniture workbench is 10 cedar. And then the workbench does that say 15? My eyes are so blurry, yeah. So we need 25. Where are we gonna find all the cedar from near the little barn plus more? What's the little barn that you're talking about? Are you talking about this one? You make it sound like there's a whole bunch of cedar out here. There was like one. And a piece of fur. There's be a bear. There he be. Just think, all I wanted to do was just go get the radio. Now we're gonna be spending another 18 days out here. And getting attacked. Because I'm gonna be an idiot. Okay, he went that way. Why is it so cold out here?
It's so cold to think.
So what did we can't, we need 25, right? We had 8, now we have 11, so we need what, another 14? That's 5 more limbs. Get right in this corner here. That's where I sit. What's my warmth? 32. 32. Feels like -5 now. There's the bear. Like, I can't safely take these limbs apart with that bear out there. Now he's way out there. Who did that? Hey, Gus. Welcome in. How you doing? It's -3 now. Then safely take down the bear. Easy to say when I don't have a flare gun. I'm not losing an arrow. I can't take this down right now because he's just gonna destroy me. You're doing good, Gus? Nice. I am doing good as well. Thank you. I don't know if that hit him. I'm gonna aim myself like this. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Kind of heavy.
Oh boy. That's why you crouch when you're doing stuff in the wild. That's why. I gotta go find my arrow. I think I can see it right. No, is that it? Well, I'll be. I never expected it to be that easy. Okay, isn't there cedar limbs like way out that way instead of like right on the bear trail? Who told me to do this? You can get all your cedar limbs right where the bear walks. How many did we get? So we have 9. We have 9. CD's got like the worst instructions. He just barely walked right by it. Oh man, we were so lucky we didn't get attacked on that last one. But definitely always crouch when you're doing stuff. You would have killed the bear first. Yeah, but I don't want to kill the bear because then I'm like left with, well, should I take his hide and guts? I have to take his hide and guts. I don't need his hide and guts. I want to go that way. I think that's where we're gonna go. Whee! And is it risky to take 6 of these, throw them on the fire, and then go about my business? Like the game's not gonna be like, well, you're outside now, so that's an outdoor fire. How am I gonna repair the bear coat if I don't take the bears down? I literally just made the bear coat. I don't need to repair it yet. I thought what we were gonna do is make the bear coat so we could go to the airfield. Now we're making other tasks that are unrelated to going to the. How many torches? This one's a good one. That's okay. That's okay. We can do this. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining about doing this.
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
All right. So we have 40 minutes that we need here. There we go. There we be. All right, we can make the furniture workbench, can't we?
I can barely walk with this much gear.
You're okay. Oh boy, I was about to say you're not gonna tell me I need to use the workbench to make this. Oh, that would have blew. That would have blew. There we go. Oh boy, it's heavy. All right. Well, where do I put this? You know what we do? We do this. Let's do that. You can go there. Alright. We're not going to destroy these because I think I can get reclaimed wood off of them. Right there in front of the window. How is that? That's not... Oh, why do you have to turn around? Right there. Right there. Alright, let's drop the cedar here. We have 7. We needed 15. Is what we needed.
I'm not sure I can carry much more. Oh, it's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Is that the bear right there? Hopefully. I think that is the bear. Right there. Okay. I missed. But I don't know. I think that was way too far. Alright, we're just gonna have to wait. Two misses. I got sent. Our bow is at 57. I'm okay with this wolf coming over here. Chop some wood, he'll show up. Yeah, no kidding. He'll walk like right by us. Doink. He's coming. Is he still coming? Are we gonna get a porch bear? Is that what we're doing? Damn it. That's not a porch bear. I don't think that even hit. Nope. Knife's impatience strikes again. I know. I know. I couldn't see him when he was coming. Like, if I get up on here, does he turn? No, he's there. Feels like -1. It would be nice if we got up here and it was like, feels like +1. Alright, y'all tell me when to shoot. I think I'm safe up here. Let me know if I'm not, but I think I am. I don't know about you, but I think I'm safe still. Bear down, bear down.
Boom headshot! Boom headshot! Boom headshot!
That's mine. Okay. Before we do that, we're going to get my other 2 arrows. And then we'll jump in the house to warm up a bit. Merg, keep your eyes peeled. I think he was on the path, wasn't he? When I shot those 2? Okay, there's one. There's the other one. Got him. I got 17 arrows. I'm gonna run because we gotta kill some alertness to sleep anyway. I just want to say, Mr. Bear, I had no intention of doing this. They wanted me to do this. I was okay with you being alive. Can I get a wind block though? $39. Oh. Was it using my knife to scrap everything that I scrapped? I only scrapped a couple of items in there. I thought it was only rugs that it was using your knife. Rugs and cardboard and such.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Just so you know, Knifo, you are not safe on that trail. Really? Like, no lie? I mean, I don't get me wrong. I think it's ridiculous that the bear couldn't get you there, but the Timberwolves can't. So I just kind of thought, well, maybe the bear can't. Rule of thumb, if you can get on something easily, so can they. An hour and a half for 10 guts. Alright, let's go.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
We're gonna go in this door. Is there a door here? We're gonna light our lantern. We'll get the lantern going.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Actually, here, eat that. Okay, that meat can stay out here. It can stay out. We don't need to have meat in our pocket when we go to bed. Because that's just weird. Throw all these guts down here. And how much water was we carrying? 6. Let's do that. All this scrap metal. Can we throw it in here for a bit? Just a little bit. And a knife. I'm gonna need a different knife. 79, 62. Let's take that one. And we'll do this. I know I have 2 hatchets. That's just so you know. I know. Let's go to bed. Submerge shoots the bear from just outside the patio door. Bear charges, you step in and the bear freezes and then you shoot him again. Pure cheese. That is pure cheese. Let's eat that one. Well, it doesn't sound like we can go anywhere right now. I didn't have a book on me, did I? Alright, books. Why aren't you, or are you? Yeah, you guys both are upside down. I think field dressing is the next, but these are 8-hour books, aren't they? 5 out of 8 hours. Well, definitely, yeah. If it works, give her. Let's get this book. We're probably... Oh, there we go. What did we need for... We needed 15. We have 7, so we need 8 more. Which is 3 limbs. Huh. You think there's more limbs out there by the bear cave? I mean, if the bear's down, we may as well go that way. We'll jump quickly into the barn, warm up completely, and then we'll go. Watch the other bear show up. We can still get 2 bears out here, right? Hey. Let's get in here. Let's go. Trying to figure out what to do with the 3rd floor in there. I just don't tend to go up there after I get everything. Watch, there won't be a single limb out here. Didn't we just have a blizzard? Shouldn't don't the limbs refresh after a blizzard? Feels like -12. Oh, okay, that's just beachcombing that does that. Okay. Well, that'd be fur. This looks like fur. I don't need fur. I don't know what. Oh, okay, that's. That might be one right down there. Man. Are we cold? Feels like -4 now. Although I think that was probably with the wind block. There's one. There's one. One. Go warm up in the bear cave.
Oh, so cold.
All right, Copper. There we go. You know what? Here. Let's get this out of the way. There we go. We got harvesting 4. And what does that do for us? 30% reduction in meat harvesting times. Can harvest 75% frozen carcasses by hand. And 20% reduction in hide and gut harvesting time. That's a big deal there. Some of those times are ridiculous. But now they're a little bit better. it feels like 0. Would you look at that? We might actually get 2 if we can find 2 limbs. We might actually get 2 of them chopped down before we have to get warm. I think this one's a cedar. Yes, sir. Got that. We need 1 more. One more is what we need. 1 cedar. Come on. We got +1 temperature. Let me find one before this weather turns to the typical. I don't want to say the word. Let's go with that one right there. Alright, we got all the cedar that we need. We got 9.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, I remember when y'all taught me how to decipher the difference between a fir and a cedar. That was just like a mind-blown moment for me. Like, what? I never even stopped to think, like, they might be different shaped. Alright, we're still going. No chance that we're gonna ride this storm out, so... Hey, Cherry Lum. Welcome in. How are you doing?
So cold and warming up a bit.
Okay. Wow, that was loud.
It's getting kind of heavy.
Alright, we got a little bit of time. So we needed only one to go down there. Ooh. Pretty sure we're gonna need this thing here, right? Where did it go? Am I actually carrying it around? Where did I put that? Oh, wait, I think I put it in here. That's what we need. And we'll see. I've been foolishly carrying the woodworking tools. There's the workbench. 18 hours. Oh my. Oh boy. 18 hours. All right, let's go. Let's just go until it says no. That's the boat right there. See you, little girl. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Let's go to bed. You know what, actually? Let's not go to bed. If I light that, it's just gonna blow up. Let's go get some more meat and throw it on the cooker. I think we have a bunch out here, right?
If I can drop any of this gear.
$18 hours to build that. That is ridiculous. We're gonna be out of food. We're gonna have to go hunting. I did it again. I forgot to drop the meat and throw all the meat up there first.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
All right, 40 minutes. There we go.
Not sure I can carry much more.
Hey, welcome back, Merd. Let's go to bed. Guess we'll eat a little bit of that. Do that. This book, I can actually drop this book now. You're 0 out of 8. You're 0 out of 8. Let's take that one. And we'll throw you right here. Yeah, we're gonna have to...
I just want to die. My stomach. It hurts. It hurts.
Thank you for that, Neo. Oh, that's pure darkness. I apologize. All right, how much time do we got? It's almost time. We can't do really anything. Can we do anything? You know what we can do? We can. Where's our hatchets? You're at 98. Okay, that's fine. Where is our knife? We can sharpen the knife. And I think we're at daylight now, so we can get going here on the workbench. Let's throw some meat down her throat here too. $6.75. You think we'll finish this off? There we go. We got a workbench somewhere. Okay, we gotta do that first and then go here. Where? Oh, it's... Oh, okay. Let's put that there. Did y'all hear Ruby dreaming? That can go there. I don't care. That works. And I want to... Oh. You're not going to let me move the first aid kit? Okay, that works. Just trying to think, where do I want what? You know what? You can stay there. I don't want to destroy it. Is that okay? Or does it go over here? This is Murd's gun room. And we can throw you right there. You can go there. Ooh, hey, hey. I have an idea. You guys can stay up there. Whoops. Or should I put you right here? For the time being. There we go. All right, now how is our clothing coming along here? Yeah, it's not bad. You want me to set up a camera so you can see Ruby? Ruby. She doesn't necessarily sleep in the same spot. I threw a towel down for her to sleep on, so most of the time, yes, she'll sleep there, but sometimes she'll be over here. Yeah. She's kind of a get up and wander over to a different spot and then lay there and... Let's go to bed. We're gonna wake up really early. Yeah, she's 5 now, I told y'all, eh? She's this many. I'm holding up 5 fingers. 4 and a thumb. All right, what do we got to do? Was there anything we could tear down that we don't need? We can't tear anything down with a tool anyways. You kind of work here. But you know what? You could actually probably be just as effective over here. So now we need to get this. Ooh, there's an hour right there. You go there. All right. We got lots of food and water. Okay, good. Where are you? Right there. Let's do that. I didn't need to pick up the jerry can because I'm going to put this oil right into this one. There's only a little bit. And it went all in there. That's good. Throw you in there. We still have 14. I don't think I can do... What's the time? Okay. Well, that's a good time to do this stuff. Actually, how many did we already have? We already have 14 of you. Let's take these. We had 2 of you. Okay, that'll give us 7. There we go. Or not. 7. Okay, that goes there. We didn't have any extras. We got 1 arrow that's like, that's a barrow. That's one of those ones you fire it at a... Hey, let's have that. You fire it at a bear and you don't care if he runs away because it's going to lay on the ground right where you hit him. 2. 15 of those and 24. Just take that. I don't care. What's the time? Let's give you a little fix up here. There we go. And you. There we go. We will eat that. We're out of water. How much food, or sorry, water did I have? What am I looking at? Wood. That's what it was. That was... Oh boy. Okay, there's none up there. Let's do that. I don't know why I think... Oh, right. There, we had 2 hatchets for getting all them limbs. That's what it was. My brain was like, something is in your inventory that you don't want it to be there, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm like, all right, fine, be that way. But now I have it, so there. There we go. We'll take that little bit of fuel. Yeah, this way. We're at 40. We gotta grab some food, I think. Maybe let's take some more water. And we have our pot and our skillet, right? Yes, we do. We're all good. What is required to repair you? 5 down and 2 cloth. Let's do that. And actually... let's check. We have a... Those are both quite low. Let's take a good one of each. And did we have any arrow shafts? We might have 1 or 2 right there. Okay. And wait a second. You're not supposed to be in there. Let's take a handful of those. You can go there. Yeah. Take 1 more piece of meat. Did you have any feathers? No more? Okay. Alright, I think we're on our way to the airfield. I think. So we gotta go to the Muskeg through Broken Railroad. Poor Copper's gonna miss the journey. Did we go? I'm going this way. I'm going this way. You know what? I like this way better. Because I don't want to deal with that hill. And potential sprains. So let's go this way. And we can look and refresh my memory if we took all of the saplings that we encountered on our way this way. Or if we just took some of them. I remember there was some near the start of this trail. that I left one time. And I thought I was going to leave them the second time, but I don't remember if I actually did. Because it was an area where, like, you know you're going to encounter them again. You know me, if I see saplings, I take saplings, because I'll never remember where I saw saplings. So... they were just right up here, I think. Thank you for that, Neo. Sprains? Glastra doesn't get sprains. No, she never does. Never. Should probably take a handful of sticks, too. Yeah, there they are. I'm gonna take them this time. We'll leave them at the camp office. Hello. Get into my backpack. There we go. Should be more up near the cave too, the maples. Didn't I take those? I don't remember. We ended up taking some. It's just a matter of when did I decide, I'll just take them. Right? Neo's getting a late screaming at. Nice. So cold. I'm almost thinking we might want 2 bear coats. If it's this cold in Pleasant Valley, what's the airfield gonna be like? I need to go back and check out that post that somebody made on the Steam forums about asking if it's gotten colder. Just to see what anyone else has said. I also have to remember, we spent about a year of real time playing like a stalker run, and then Hinterlands challenge modes, boink, and story mode and such. So it could just be that I got accustomed to what that weather was like, and like this is completely normal. We do have a bar of scent, that's why that wolf was coming towards us. What's the time? I think what we're gonna do is we'll drop our meat here, get in here, read an hour of the book. I'm gonna break that down. I like to go right back. Here, I guess we can break that down too. Did I get the maples just up the hill from here? I think I might have. What's our temperature? Oh, I don't want to pull off an hour of reading. You know what I will do? Here, you know what? Actually, let's repair that. That probably was longer than a book. No, that's 45 minutes. That's fine. Those might be where the maples were. Neo's listening, packing, and getting ready to head back out for work for a few weeks. Nice. Let's actually eat. And we'll drink. So yeah, it'll be Pleasant Valley where we'll make a little pit stop to drop off. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have brought that. I think by the time we get back here, who knows when that'll even be. That syrup might ruin, I don't know. It may not. But I should have brought the worst of them. That way I could have made pancakes if we found any flour. Yeah, we'll possibly find more ingredients and stuff. I was just thinking like about hopefully not wasting that syrup that's back there. And I do have to remember when I take down a deer, I need to like we need to still gather recipes as well. So currently there's not really a lot that we can make with the deer meat. I think what we might do at some point is try, I think I always try to do this, is make one of each of the special recipes that we find. And I think that'll mean at some point we might have to harvest some meat from a wolf and some from a bear. But we won't eat that food. That way we can keep our no eating predator meat rule. Go down this way. There we go.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna go down there. I think we've already been down there, so might find like one piece of coal or something. Neo's amended his no predator meat rule. You're using only bear meat in your meat curing box. I will say that. Oh, hey, look at what we're gonna do. We're gonna salute Darth. When I made up the rule with no eating predator meat,
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
that was my first thought. Is like, oh, what am I gonna like? It's gonna take a while to fill the box. But I am also not making countless pemmicans in this one. We're not gathering every rose hip and taking them out there again. We did that one time. It was cool. I think, at least. So it'll make it a little more difficult to get enough of that cured meat to make the pemmican, but that's okay. And the amount of pemmican I make will be kind of determined by what I'm doing. I didn't really pay attention in that last run because I was like, we're just gonna make pemmican with this, whether we need it or not. But I'm gonna try to make it as I go. That will be difficult with the moose and the bear rules. That will be really hard to fill those boxes and get a good abundance of that cured meat. There's Coach's favorite view. Hope he's doing good. Maybe somebody will throw in a little, hey, why don't you make a second meat box? And I'll be like, no, why would I? I can't barely fill one. And they'll be like, but maybe you could use the twins just strictly for the meat box. And I'm like, all right, fine, I'll do it. We'll see. We'll see. Hey. Where? I think, did we take this wolf out last time? I think we might have. This kind of worries me coming up here because every once in a blue moon the wolf is up here for some reason. And I don't know if he's gonna have a bark or if he's not. So if he comes around a corner and he doesn't have a bark, that might be interesting. All right, that's enough sticks, I think. Did I ever get this container? I did. This wolf is usually up here for you, Neo. Did I ever get this container? Time number 10,000. I think that's not an accurate statement.
Boom headshot! Boom headshot! Boom headshot!
I was just checking for that deer out there. I didn't know if I took the hide from it. I think we took that one, the first one. Yeah, so that one's empty. If I remember, when I get to the other side of the dam, I might... I mean, it doesn't show up on this one, does it? I don't know where that box shows up. I should remember by now that I got that one. Wow, I'm yawning non-stop right now.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I was tired. And go figure again. Go figure again. Don't work today. Kitties let me sleep until the alarm went off. Here, let me get here. You know my coffee's decaf, right? Like, it's not gonna do anything. There we go. Thank you, CD. The act of drinking might wake me up. That's true. And you know what? I don't even mind. I don't care if the coffee's going to do anything for me. I like to drink it. So I thank you for that. All right. We have an arrow out here somewhere still. I remember that. Ah, I love the flavor of coffee too. Especially when you mix it with chocolate. Oh boy, is it good.
Drop any of this gear.
I'm trying to go around places that I haven't gone. Like, who knows where that wolf actually went? I don't know. I didn't see that birch bark. Yes, I did. Now, am I going to see any more? There's one. And I think that's one down there. There we go. Have we gone this back route yet? Let's go the back route. Who knows? Maybe that wolf ran down here. How many arrows are we at? We're at 16. 17, I think, is the maximum we have arrowheads for. I'm kind of wondering if we should stop. We're going right past Broken Railroad. If we should stop in Broken Railroad and make some arrowheads. We don't need to make a lot. We have 17. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe 10 more. And give us 27. I say 10 because I can't remember when you're making arrowheads how like one piece of scrap metal is one arrowhead or two arrowheads. I can't remember. It's been a while since we made arrowheads. If I'm going to have 27, I should make enough so I can have 29. Arrowheads. There's 2 for every 1 scrap. So that gives us 6 pieces of scrap that we need to get. That'll give us 29. Although we have, yeah, and that's, I think that, yeah, that was counting the, I should probably, that was counting the arrow I broke down already. Alright, Astrid, don't do that. You'll get me going. I know I said that was enough for sticks, but if I'm gonna walk over top of them, I may as well pick them up. Yeah, those crows are still up there or somewhere in that area. So that's probably a body or something. That would definitely not be that wolf. That wolf would be long gone. That carcass, it will have despawned a long time ago. It's almost nighttime. I wonder if we should run. Get this alertness down. Because I think we're going to sleep at the camp office. Here a hint. We got a cougar there. Is this the one in the dam? I can't read. It must be, right? So that actually shows up on the Mystery Lake map. I think it is. So maybe the next time I go to the dam, maybe I'll spray paint the door or something. But again, like I said earlier, I should at this point remember that I already took that one. I almost never get a spray paint marker. It's a big, fat, juicy buck right there. We do have some meat here still. Alright, let's get rid of these saplings here. Let's drop those, and let's patiently, for the time of day, there's nothing better to do than go get this doe, or this buck, I mean. Knife will remember. You are a funny guy sometimes. He'll turn around. We can do this now. I love that. Be pretty cool if he turned around and walked this way. I don't think he comes too close though. And if I spooked him and he went that way, I don't know how far he would go. This is patience, isn't it? If I can get in front of him. Got him. All right, we got 12 kilograms here. And a hide.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
And you get this one. I'm not going to care when I drop the fat. I'm not going to care where exactly it goes. I'm just going to get as close to them, drop it, and call it good. Because like sometimes getting it in there is like difficult. All right, we got some meat here. Now there is no harm in having like a deer's worth of meat stored at each of the places. What we didn't want in the beginning, it was, you know, 100 kilograms of meat at this place, 100 at that place, 80 at that place, right? So this is totally fine to have this amount for my rule. Hey Jinx, welcome in. How you doing? Okay, let's do that. And we're just gonna leave that all right there because we do have that meat cooked and we have the meat on us.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
How was our sled? How was it? 75. Let's drop that there. Oh, there's one piece of scrap metal. I would stand this table up if it's like had proper legs. But oh man, this is so frustrating. You try to move it and it rotates against your will. It's like, come on. And we'll sit you right here, not facing the corner because that is creepy. We'll do that. Let's kind of have a peek in there. There was nothing. All right, so you're all, yeah, okay, there's nothing. Nothing in there, and we didn't have any on us, no. I guess we should probably have some light. Ooh. Do we read a book or do we grab more cloth? I think reading a book makes more sense, honestly. I gotta get rid of that fat. I think I'll throw it upstairs. How rare is the moose in front of that house? You spend like a month away from your house and there was even bark scratches, but it wasn't there. I've had it. I think I've had this moose out here once. I don't know. It's pretty rare though. If he should act like every other moose, so every other spawning animal, right? Look at all the books. And we don't need any of that. Yeah, I think we're just gonna read. We got some water. That is good. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. The fat. That's what I was gonna do. And all these sticks I gathered, 30 of them, look at that, were for this place. There we go. Put a bunch of numbers, it'll stop us when it's too dark. There we go. Let's go to bed. It's daylight. All right, I don't want to drink too much because I'm gonna have to eat some meat here. Now, was there... Where did the... did I get the potatoes? I did. Where's the bucket? I thought there was a bucket. Oh, well. Oh, there's these. How much are you? 1 kilogram. And if I break you down, what do I get? 2 or 3? I get 3. take those. Wait a second. Okay, we might have a heavy hammer when we get there. We might. If we don't have a heavy hammer, we're not making any arrowheads. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm probably gonna grab that other piece of meat. Or, how are you? You're 73. You're 23. You're 9. You're 23. Might have to use these up.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Yeah, since the wildlife refresh, I haven't had too much success about with getting moose in Mystery Lake. I'm trying to remember when the last time I got one was. Like, not just here, but anywhere. Moose are rare lately. I wonder if they made them a little bit more rare than they usually were, or if it's just a feature. Trapper's moose too. I thought they moved that one over to the camp office, but somebody said they had that one, so. Desolation Point still shows up regularly. Oh, I didn't even look. We got 10 pieces of coal, okay.
Sure getting cold.
We'll make a little stop at the rail cars probably to warm up. Rail tunnel.
It's a goddamn freezing.
We're gonna take these. Isn't there a piece of wood back here usually?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Or am I thinking of a different rail tunnel? Forlorn Muskeg, welcome. Let's get that out right now. And yeah, we're going straight right to the rail cars. No messing around. Broken Railroad, when we get in there, we're gonna go to the maintenance yard and we'll loot around in there. If there is a heavy hammer, we'll make arrowheads. If there's not, we'll continue on and go to the airfield. We might have to hunt because, like, we have one piece of meat.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
What's the temperature out here? It feels like minus 13. I might find a few arrows at the body on the way to the yard if I look, that is. The one where you veer off to the left. You talking about that one? I forgot. I was hoping you're down to 52. It's not bad. I was thinking about making a bow before we went. But I guess that means we already said when we're in the airfield we're gonna hang out a little bit. So maybe we'll find the sport bow when we're there. Hey.
Oh, lucky day.
Oh, lucky day. That soda was 0. 0. I've seen clothing say ruined and like say 3% or something like that. Have you guys ever seen food do that?
This'll come in handy.
Because we have to remember, our rule is 0% food. It's not ruined food, it's 0% food. So if by chance we ever find ruined food, but it's not exactly at 0, we can still eat that. If that's a thing. What does it feel like in here? Minus 10. We gotta warm up. I might break that sweater down just because. I don't have any wood. Got some now. All right. We'll get this going. We'll craft up that birch bark.
Fire.
Probably make some tea and drink some tea.
Are you serious?
Oh, that didn't work. Ooh, acid. I'm okay with the failures as long as I have tinder plugs to get rid of. Because if one fire equals I got rid of 3 of them, it's
One
good.
little fire.
Right there, and you're getting some of that. That should be good enough. Uh-oh. Great, now it's foggy. We can't see. I wonder. Let's do this first. What's our water like? 287. That's all right. Let's do that. Let's make 1 more liter. That's 22 minutes. That'll give us time to warm up, and we want to drop you. Eat that. Oh, I didn't get any good ones. Alright. The reason I took those out is just so that if I ever get here and I need a fire, I got some sticks. I'm not going to do that at every fire. I don't know where that bear got to. But he went to that way. Uh-oh. And we still have that meat. A little bit of it. He's a ways over there. I think when we enter Broken Railroad, we'll take a break right there. There's no bear. Gus. We do have another one coming up though. Got me. Yes. Snow. No sight. No sound. Coast is clear. Alright. Feels like 6 minus 6. Our first time past this set of rail cars, we always go on the right side because when we come back through here, we always go on the other right side. Like now we go on the right side. So technically this way it would be on the left side. But I just wanted to make it clear. It'll be when we're facing that direction, it's on the right side. We don't say left side, we just say it's on the right side. And we usually go on that side all the time. That's why my first time is always Usually always on this side. Thought I was hearing a weird noise. It almost sounded like an animal that's not even in the game. Some kind of bird squawking. Yeah, I thought I was on the wrong side. Get some wood. Thought I was hearing the bear. Maybe not. All right, that wasn't too bad.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Thanks, CD. Let's do this. There we go. Thank you for that. Cancel my auto walk there. So we'll go this way. We still have that piece of meat. Maybe we can get rid of that. There we go. All right, cross your fingers for a couple of arrows, or even just one. Let's not be greedy. Well, hello, sexy. Let's go get this. We'll take these. Nope. All right, let's go. All right, our first time through here, we always go this way. Every other time we take the shortcut. Do we have a wolf? That's a deer. That's a doe. I'm tempted to go after the doe, but at the same time, I don't want to enter the maintenance yard with scent. We have to get a note for that, I think. If I remember correctly. I'm gonna walk over to this set of waterfalls here. Make sure it's not a named location. Y'all know I don't remember which ones are named and which ones aren't. There's like 400 waterfalls in this game, so only one way to find out. I don't think it's named. I think it would have appeared by now. I don't want to take too many sticks because I don't want to get weighed down. I just want enough sticks that we're not desperate for wood and for something to start a fire with. There's going to be wood and coal at the maintenance yard anyway.
Starting to feel numb.
Then we gotta cross our fingers that we find a heavy hammer there. Cause I didn't bring it with me. Left it at the farmhouse. I wasn't even thinking honestly about bringing it until I left, and then I thought, oh no. Heavy hammers need to be left at forges. Alright, I think we can put that away. Alright. We'll go check out the crows. I think this is the one with the bow and the arrows, isn't it? not the other one, or the other one might have a chance for an arrow or something. I can't remember. But we'll go in here and check. We'll go check this out. We got a deer.
If I don't lure him up soon.
Aha! We got an arrowhead. We got an arrow. 58 on that bow. And ours is at 52. That's actually perfect. That means like a couple of shots with one and all of a sudden it's going to go back and forth from this one to that one. If I can figure out the wind, where it's coming from. You know what I want to drink first? Let's drink one of those. Yeah, I would love to get a... No, I'm not going to get it. Whatever, let's leave that.
It's too cold to think.
I was going to take the hide. I want the hide. I actually do want the hide. What I don't want to do is try building a fire right here because you know the wind is going to just shift on us. Hopefully that goes... All right, now we're gaining temperature. There we go. Yeah, with these bows being close together in condition, it just means that we're not going to be carrying one around that's basically dead weight for a lengthy period of time. I don't like having one that's in like 90 and one that's at 40 because then I'm thinking, well, I may as well just leave the one that's at 40 somewhere, and then by the time the other one gets down there, I've forgotten all about the other one. Did my coat just scare that guy off? Good coat. We'll check out the train here. It's got that box on it. I think it's always there. Maybe it's sometimes there. Locomotive. Is that like Crazy Intentions? Is that how that would translate? I think I missed the bag. I think. Well, restore condition didn't last very long, did it? I guess I took the hide. So maybe it did, yeah. I wasn't thinking about the hide. Alright. We'll get this truck and then we'll head down in there. And if we're lucky... that'll keep happening. Oh, there's some burdock up here. Alright, where are you coming down? Doink. Yeah, for this region, we're basically just going to check the vehicles. We're going to loot the maintenance shed. And carry on. We're not going to... we're not going to go like down to the hunting lodge or anything. Boink. Oh. Doink. Finally a sticker. All my arrows are breaking here. There's a hint. Let's stack them up over here. Doink. Is that all of them? Yeah, you kind of expect there's going to be a handful of them, right? It's just how many? Is there going to be 3 or is there going to be like 9? Stash. Take the key. Now I have a dilemma. I didn't want to do too much out here, but I think when I get a memento note, I mean, I passed up the one in the muskeg, but actually kind of, I don't like to do that because then I have to remember that, oh yes, you did get that note. Kind of like to get them when I get it. Then there's no thinking involved. No batteries. All right, we're good.
I could use this.
It's empty.
needs this anymore.
That's another zero soda. Alright, what are we doing with the zero sodas? I never put food items up here, so I should never accidentally think that, ooh, there's food.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Let's clean the place up a little bit. Got a whetstone. All right. I wonder. Another hacksaw. Wow, we have so many hacksaws in this one. I'm just gonna use that one. I'm gonna break them all down. I could go into build mode, like I could do that. I'm not gonna do that. $74.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
All right, we're hungry. No battery there. Let's get some light. It's a little bit dark in here. So now that we have cooking 5, we no longer have to make sure that we're cooking the food that can be cooked before we eat it. That was just so we weren't wasting a cooking point.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
It's a book we didn't really need. Oh, I missed. We're gonna be making some porridge. Let's maybe let's do that right now. 6. You might be. We have lots of matches, so let's go with sticks. Let's go with tinder. It's down to 4%, so if she fails, we might have to use the 100% torch. I didn't really want to.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Okay, I think it's gonna go. Oh, I spoke too soon. Well, let's try it once with a match. If it doesn't go, then I'll have to use that 100% torch. There we go. So that, and I don't think there's any use for that, for what we have. We have porridge. We need that. How much water are we at? 298. There's definitely a use for that. It can make water while we do this. Now, which one is it taking from? I want to make sure it's taking from that one. It's 1 till melted 9 here. Let's do that. Okay, you're 0.6. You're 0.8. What I should do is 12 minutes, 6 till melted. I wonder if I should go and look for more food. I'm not going to find any food in here. Look for a deer. No, I meant like inside here. I'm not fishing. You saw how fishing goes. I'm not fishing. I'm not fishing in this game until I have read every book. We've been to every region. 6 till boil. Let's do that. What's our water? B98. Let's do that. Here, let's keep this fire going. I might want to make, yeah, you guys can all stay here except for like one. Just make sure that fire stays burning.
Probably useful.
A soda that's not zero. Nice. Do that. We already got that. Over by the forge, we can drop a bunch of coal.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
We can eat that. We can eat that. Okay, we're gonna pick up coal and then we're gonna drop down coal.
I can barely walk with this
Let's
much
do
weight.
that. Let's do that. Stump remover. Oh, it's too bad there's not enough. I was hoping there would be a bunch in there, but I don't think this torch is going to last for what we're doing here. Oh. That was an accident. Let's do that. Little cow, my favorite. Those can stay there. And is there any soda in here? Nope. There's usually crackers, yeah. Is there coffee? Oh,
Find some
nice.
use for this.
Ooh. Those are good socks. Good spare. Some film.
This
Takes
pack
a
is
book.
too heavy to carry.
All right, let's go back to our fire. We obviously have some stuff that we're gonna leave here. What else do we want to throw on there? Okay, that's 12 minutes. We may as well keep this one. Let's actually just have a look. Yeah, we may as well just keep this one with a liter of water. We're not obviously taking all of it with us, but... And what did we have? We got 2 of you in there. And it looks like we can make 3 more with this thing of running river oats. Running river oats. There we go. Mouth malfunction. Improperly placed words. Running river oats. Running river oats. Yeah, well, I guess I can say it sometimes. You're 17. You know what? Let's do that. And
Getting tired.
there's no more oats. Okay. So we'll take that. We got enough food. Now we unfortunately have to take this food outside. Actually, no, we don't, because we have cooking 5, so we don't care. We don't need to preserve it. It won't damage us if we eat it. So we'll just keep it. But we do have some things like the books and such. I'm not walking all the way over there, but I will drop these all right here. And then I'm gonna have some inventory management to do. Some of this stuff is gonna have to go. I don't like to store stuff here. I like to store it in the other one. There we go. There's our bed. Let's break down what we need to break down. 2 of these. There we go. Another one. There we go. That gives us 4. I almost wonder if I should just break that one down. Let's do it. That thing's got like 1 or 2 shots left on it, so... Ooh, we need to drop you guys. I'm gonna totally forget to pick those up in the morning. Alright, now what do I want to eat here? Let's go with the dog food. Okay. And maybe one of you. There we go. Here's the bed. Let's do that. And I think we'll end this one here. So for those of you on YouTube, if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow.